What's up, guys? We just made it. I apologize for the lateness, but I've been with meetings, bro, back to back. It's crazy. All right, let's get straight into it. Peace, blessings, one love. Thank you for joining us. This is the public portfolio. I'm just going to go through it because we just got 15 minutes of the market left, and we're going to make it happen. So I transferred, I think, $200 just now, or some. I think it was 200, bro. Right? And I want to get on the stream to basically tell you guys, bro, that although these are in red, this especially so the videos obviously SoFi. I increased my positions in the private portfolio of SoFi, and I'm gonna put in the price. Or if you follow me on IG, you're gonna know what I'm doing in the private portfolio. I put in the stocks, the companies I get in, and their price points. What I'm buying in the private portfolio. I know this is about public portfolio, but if you follow me in the gram, I put screenshots of what I'm buying as well on the private. Right. So I'm accumulating with SoFi. Bro, I'm at this position right now. I'm into deep. My choice of words. Disclaimer, I'm not a certified financial advisor. I've just been investing since 2015. Watch my early video. I really get into it. Today we just have about 15 minutes to trade, to invest. You almost got me. I'm an investor. I used to be a trader. So I'm an investor, long term, bro, long term. So right now, PE ratio, it's almost gonna get to, well, we don't know if it's gonna get there. It's 36 right now. What am I down today in so far in the public portfolio? So we're down about 34 bucks, bro. We're gonna hit it with $34. Let's put 35, bro. And my formula to this, I'm just accumulating. My bags are getting ready for SoFi in terms of the private portfolio, but I'm also having SoFi here because I love accumulating SoFi. And look, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be wrong. I don't trade the charts with my heart. I go by fundamentals, the information. I do my due diligence, the research. I can't tell you what to buy or hold and sell. This stream's entertainment for entertainment purposes. So do your own due diligence and buy the companies that you believe in after you speak to whoever you need to speak to or follow whoever you need to or connect the dots, bro. Just connect the dots. So, but I like to buy stuff when in red. Like yesterday, I was buying some bits as well, which you guys on the stream, and I definitely bought in the private portfolio as well, right? And I apologize, I'm trying to rush through things. I just got out of a meeting and a meeting and a meeting. It was back to back with people in China and people in Hong Kong and Dubai. So long story short, I have another meeting after this with people in the US. But yeah, so far is my long-term play. When I say long-term with so far, I'm basically looking it into. I'm gonna see where we are at the end of the year, but I believe it's gonna. I bought so far when it was like $7, right? So my private portfolio, although I bought today, is still not at $10 or more, my average cost, right? However, in the public portfolio, right now it's 1536, it's 1722, and honestly, bro, like that's all I have right now. Did this order go through though? Hold on, let me just check. Yes, it went through. So I'm just slowly accumulating with you guys on live because this part of this video or the stream on this segment on my channel is basically showing you guys that if you are new to the market, you can invest and accumulate slowly. There's no race. You be in your own race, whatever your budget is. You got to do what you got to do with your budget, right? And like it's down, but it isn't that much down for me to add like $100 or whatever. Like I said, this is part of if you're a newbie or amateur, whatever you want to call yourself, a virgin in investing, slowly and surely wins the race, in my opinion. Um, how much do I have in Hood in the public portfolio? $400, and it's down. You know what? I another company that and brand because this is Robinhood. I'm just accumulating small amounts, bro. No rush. Do your thing. You got to do what's best for you, right? So if you've got bags of money, bro, trade what you got to trade. Do your due diligence. Like I said, make it happen for yourself. Own it. I'm just doing me, bro, in the public portfolio. This guy is down. I love this company's about. Um, you can check all the stats and what they do, the copper fiber optics. You need all these tools, bro. Like we're on computers. If something goes wrong, you need it. Again, do your due diligence, bro. I'm just accumulating these plays in my public portfolio. You know, I believe in them. I've done my homework. You do you. Boo boo. Adobe, bro. This was like $100, bro. 98 bucks, bro. I'm gonna add it. Like, I'm gonna add 20 bucks in the public portfolio, bro. And you know what? If I made a killing with AMD in my private portfolio, even in this public portfolio, just talking about SaaS stocks and where tech is, I know these companies are good, great companies. I use them personally. I know most of my clients use them as well. I don't think they're going anywhere. They just take a beating right now because everybody's putting their money in semiconductors and other stuff, right? These guys would be up. Like if you look at where we at, I mean, although people are selling it, bro. Like Morningstar says 380 fair value, bro. We're at 236. You know what I mean? SPM was up 70 bucks. Like this guy, like how I balance the this public portfolio is like I'm looking at 78, kind of cancel this. You see what I'm saying? Um, but you got to do you. You got to do what's best for you. I'm gonna buy $10 of service now. And again, apologize. I'm rushing through this. I'm not trying to, but just because I got on the stream late in the day with you guys, and there's only about 10 minutes left now for the market to close. Elf on the shelf. It's falling off the shelf. It's doing its thing. Another stock that I'd like to accumulate. I believe Elf by the end of the year might be a $80 stock, right? Because the money needs to move. Like you, semiconductors will keep on peaking, but they will slow down and that's just my opinion, bro. Like DRAM yesterday it fell, today it's up. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like I think we're good. I think we're good for now. Tomorrow's another day. And today I added more in the private portfolio. Like I said, you can follow me on the gram. You can see the buying price. I'm adding stuff in my private portfolio. My links below on my channel, on my YouTube channel. So you can see my IG. That's where I post the screenshots. And I post this part of the channel. Like I said, this segment is all about the private portfolio, and it's for people who want to start the investment journey, right? Fresh. So guys, that's what I'm doing today. I'm trying to cancel this. My all-time high low is $639 down, and that's because I had XRP and HBAR sitting in this portfolio. So I want to bring that down, and it was much higher than this. I sold the XRP, and because all my XRP and crypto is in Coinbase, I'm not getting into the crypto conversation right now. Although I'm wearing a crypto shirt and hat by just another guy with a hat, bro. Trading. Again, you guys got me. Investing, bro. The thing is, everything that comes and targets me is saying the word T, bro. Investing. I'm here for investing. Like it says here, investing. Can you see it? Investing. So we're investing. Long term, bro. Long term. So the hats by Apothecary. If you follow Said Fowler on YouTube, great guy, met him in person, awesome. And his colleague Osman, great people at the brand Apothecary. The best socks in the game, bro. If you want the best socks in the game, check them out, Apothecary. I'm not affiliated with any of this. Robin Hood, Apothecary, Set, nobody. I'm just sharing the good noise, the goodwill, bro. The good word. You got 5 minutes before the bell closes, and what's happening with TV? 6 of 11 S&P sectors higher today. Dow on track for first negative session in four. S&P is almost. What's the S&P at, right? Bro, 7,445. I was watching something on CNBC yesterday where they were saying like it's gonna hit 8,000 and bro, look, it's almost there, bro. You know, it's almost there. So a great way to invest in the S&P 500 is through VOO, one of them, and there's many others as well, right? Now, the reason that I have these small shares, if you just joined in, is because this public portfolio started a year ago, and we only started adding bags because I know XRP and HBAR were added around between March and November last year, but November is where I was showing people like again, people who are new to this journey of investing, showing them how to buy XRP, showing them how to buy stocks, whether it's VOO, whether and guiding them. Like if you have a portfolio, make sure that again, I can't advise you what to buy or hold or sell, but because I'm not a financial certified advisor, but I've been investing since 2015. My first stock was Facebook when the company was Facebook. Long story short is that your portfolios, like my private portfolios, the ETFs, VO, for example, are bigger than any other individual stock or company, right? So the reason why is because it's recession proof, in my opinion, it's war proof or whatever other proof, right? Tech proof because there's 500 top companies, American companies, in these in VO and such. So you want to position yourself that way so it's not as volatile when things happen. At the same time, like the massive gains come from these individual stocks. This is why I'm buying more SoFi today, why I'm buying SaaS stocks in the public portfolio and in my private portfolio. I'm adding to my ETFs, but not, I have recurring amounts going monthly into these ETFs in my private portfolio, so I'm good on that. But these are the companies I use. SoFi personally is great bank. If you want to get a good APY, it's up there, and even the trading platform in terms of, again, not trading, but you can trade and invest on their banking app, which is cool. You can buy crypto if you want. Check them out, bro. Check them out. I just have a saving account with them. But yeah, if your money just sat in a bank and it's not doing shit, like nothing, bro. Your bank's literally making money off you, if you know what I mean. So make sure it's, you have an HSA, high saving account with a good APY. Check out Mumu. My Mumu link is down. They're giving you 8.1, bro. And I appreciate if you guys click on it and use it, bro. It gives me something, gives you something, because you'll get some free stock as well. But this is where I'm at right now with these companies in the public portfolio. The only new ones I added, if you guys jumped on the streams earlier in the week, is MKSI, UFO, Mars. You know what, bro? I'm feeling a bit of putting little. I don't think, bro. I'm just putting a little amount, bro. Relax. You do you, I do me. You know, I'm just building my positions in these companies. And watch my earlier video. I know I'm rushing through today, but the market is going to close in 3 minutes. And you can see I get into the detail of what these stocks are about. But I wanted to get in today to let you guys know that I'm still accumulating SoFi in my private portfolio and in the public portfolio, right? Um, and I've done my due diligence with these companies that I'm buying. Do your due diligence, look them up, see if they're in sync with you or whatever. Like you don't have to like. I don't love these. When I say I don't love, like I'm not like I used to buy Tesla not just because I'm like Elon the greatest. Like I bought it for a reason, right? My reasons. I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, but again, I trade the charts. I don't trade in my heart, if that makes sense to you guys. And I'm not just clicking. I like to accumulate. Like I know Intel is hardly anything stock here, so slowly and surely I'm buying Intel as well. I missed the boat. One of my guys, RB from Dubai, he bought Intel when it's $27, and I missed the boat on that because I was adding in a private portfolio AMD, Nvidia from the semiconductor point of view, right? MU. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it as that, guys, today. Let's just recap what we just bought. So we bought Intel, X Energy, Procure ETF, MKS, F Beauty, ServiceNow, Adobe, Salesforce, AMP, Robinhood, The Hood, SoFi. That's it, bro. What's this? What's this statement? That's what we bought right now. There's 1 minute to go. And we're going to keep some buying power for tomorrow as well. How much do we have? So we have $77 right now. All right, guys. I'm going to leave you at that. Sorry again. I had mad meetings today. But you know what? I made it happen. So make it happen. Own it. One love. Peace.